Greetings, greetings, greetings. Maybe I should do some greetings. This is not a usual time, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure when Get Fit with Freckles pops on here today, but I did want to come on here and create a quick PSA. Quick PSA. Thank you, beloved. I wanted to get on here and just build real quick on a couple of different topics. So, one, I post on here the information that I post to raise awareness. All right. So, anytime that I am specifically taking time to just share information, share knowledge and insight, one, I want to make sure that y'all do y'all due diligence to research on your own. Okay. This is just to raise awareness. This is to spark an interest, so you will take more of an invested interest in yourself and your well-being and the things that you are putting in your body. So I do this out of the kindness of my heart. That's why I'm pulling out that Southern girl on y'all. Out of the kindness of my heart, I don't have to do it. So that's just for none of my people that are my regulars and my loyal followers and the people that actually love the content I post. That's for my haters, because now that we are seeming to rise in our following, we are also getting a lot of hate mail and emails, and in order for me to stay at peace, I'm trying to make sure that I address topics as they come head on. Okay. The one thing that I do want to talk about is, okay, if you're getting sick from vegetables, fruits and vegetables in particular, a lot of times it's the pesticides and the chemicals that are on your fruit and vegetables. All right. So what you want to do is make sure that you are doing your due diligence and cleaning. I need for y'all to clean these fruits and vegetables. Please do not just pick up this stuff at the store, especially if you're getting it from a regular grocery store. You have no idea what that process has been in order for it to get to that particular grocery. Okay? Do your research on everything it is you're doing. This is your temple. So you want to really have an invested interest in how you take care of it, how you maintain it, what you're putting in it. So the same way, y'all know I use this analogy all the time, that you would make sure that your baby, some of y'all, because some of y'all be feeding y'all baby formula. That's a whole nother video. The same way that you would make sure your newborn baby gets the best that is provided for them is the same way that you should be doing your temple. All right? I love y'all too. I love you. I love you. I love you. The same way that you should do your temple. Okay. What I get frustrated about is we're not doing our due diligence to make sure that we're getting the best water. We're getting the best fruits and vegetables. All right. Try to find local farmers. That's going to be your best bet. Going to a farmer's market, somewhere where you can actually know, like, now you done built a relationship with that farmer. Okay, you know what type of pesticides they probably, because you can ask them that type of questions. All right, specifically, you need to know what is being sprayed in your city and state. You can look that up. I'll see if I can try to find like a general thing that y'all can research in order to find out what are they spraying in the air, because whatever they're spraying in the air not only affects what they're so-called are killing or doing, it also gets into your soil, and this is the soil that is producing your food. All right, it's happening in your bugs. A lot of people talking about bees dying. We aren't having bees dying. It's these big, I'm going to take a picture of it. There are these big behind bugs that are just falling out the sky here. And I've been paying attention because I walk a lot and I'm in nature a lot. But there's these big ass bugs that look very ugly and I don't like them. But they are showing up dead everywhere. Pay attention to stuff like that. Okay? Because when stuff is just falling out the sky, they let you know that they spraying something. and you need to pay attention to what are they spraying. Okay, so if they're spraying, find out what's being sprayed in the area that you're in. Okay, find out with the food that you are purchasing. If you are not purchasing from a local farmer, find out where the supplier is for the fruit and vegetables that you get. A lot of grocery stores tend to at least try, well, I know here they at least try to get from local farmers as well, or they have a section that's from specifically local farmers. Okay, so you want to really just pay attention to those dynamics as well. Quick tips on how you can cleanse your fruits and vegetables, really, really quick. Okay, one thing you can use is baking soda. All right, you can use baking soda and lemon juice in a sink of water. Okay, it will remove almost like 90% of the pesticides in your fruits and vegetables. Let your fruits and vegetables soak for like 5-10 minutes. Okay, 5-10 minutes. Soak it in there. Allow that stuff to get off of there. Okay, you gotta soak them. Then put them up. Don't, as soon as you bring them home, soak, get everything off of there, then package it up. Okay, you can use, if you like vinegar. All right, I can put because I use probably a lot too much. I might use too much. I'm like OCD times 10 when it comes to my food, so I know I use like a lot. But I'll put up a recipe. I'll try to put up a post that I actually break down where you could use baking soda and lemon juice. Baking soda, and you can use white vinegar. Okay, white vinegar. So your baking soda and white vinegar, there's a solution that you can make with water. So it's a sink full of water or a tub full of water. You know, like the metal tubs or the metal pans or whatever you want to use. Full of water. Okay. The feed is being funny. So baking soda, lemon juice, and water. Or you can do baking soda, vinegar, and water. You can also use sea salt. All right. There's a sea salt. You can put sea salt in water. It's not as effective to me. It does pull the toxins out. But baking soda, I've been doing that solution for a very long time. I wouldn't do the apple cider vinegar, and that's just my own. I don't use apple cider vinegar on my stuff. And that's why I'm saying the white distilled vinegar, because it's known for you being able to use it to cleanse products. So you got to think, there's solutions that you can use with just the distilled vinegar, the white vinegar. That's a great way to like have something that's toxic free to clean your countertops and stuff down as well. Okay. But what I'll do is I'll create a post and I'll put that up of what you can use. I'm going to try to do it before I go on live for my other channel. But I just wanted to kind of get on here. Pay attention. If your body is responding a certain way, somebody had made a comment on the kale post. And they were saying that the kale post, somebody was saying that it makes you sick. Now, there was a study that was put out a while ago that was saying that there were certain vegetables that have a certain chemical that was being found in it that was making people sick. Look, that's why I go back to, you need to research where you're getting your stuff from. Quit buying them frozen vegetables out the thing. It's not the same. If you buying frozen kale and packaged kale, it's not the same. Okay? It's not the same. Then I had somebody get on in my inbox and was like, oh, well, kale got less calcium than milk. First of all, I was just using milk as an example. Second of all, why the hell you still drinking cow milk? I'm just going to leave it at that, because I promised myself I was not going to go there. I'm just trying to understand why the hell you still drinking cow milk. After all that we know about the dairy industry, why are you still putting that in your body? And why are we the only ones that want to drink somebody else's damn milk? Like, cows ain't wanting to drink your milk. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand it. To each their own. To each their own. You know, to each their own. But I just be really trying to understand like why we do some of the things we do. And then when we telling you that it is not good for your body, you want to put up a resistance. I understand that I am destroying probably everything and every stereotype that you've been raised under, and maybe your mama been giving you the same milk from the same dairy farm that your grandma used to go to, and da-da. I get it. I get it. It's hard when truth come out. But we are capable of making better choices. You cannot blame your mother, your grandmother, or the generations before for your dysfunction now. Okay? Now you are in a position to take control of how your well-being. Let's pay attention to what was did you have a lot? I don't know about y'all, like all my relatives before a certain time, everybody had diabetes. Everybody had a high blood pressure. I was seeing limbs being amputated. You see what I'm saying? There was a lot that was going on. I might be the first one that don't have high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer. I might be. I need to research that. I really might. I don't know nobody on my mama's side who ain't got some of those issues. Like I don't know about y'all. I'm just speaking from my own experience. That's why I always say I put this up for you to right, Tay. Like they stay hitting you with that. Oh, my granddaddy was eating pork all his life and ain't nothing ever happened to him. Well, one, if we go off of that, I mean, like I know I come from a family that they raised their pigs. They raised their own cows. They had their own chickens. They had their own farm. Everything was homegrown. It wasn't no hormones. It wasn't no pest. Like they did everything like straight raw. So, yeah. And then if we really want to get onto that, what did I just say? Everybody grew their own stuff. But yes, I also saw all of them go through diabetes where they had to get legs amputated. I seen all of them go through having high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all kind of medical issues. And I blame a part of that is that they started living more from the grocer compared to living off the land. So that's a whole nother video. And I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, so let me get back on point so I can get off of here. The whole point is I want y'all to research. I want you to do your due diligence to make sure that you are figuring out what's best for your body. I can be on here all day saying, look, you need to drink more water. You need to eat more fruits and vegetables. You need to stop drinking milk. Whatever it may be, I could be on here all day. Get you some quinoa, get you some avocado. Like I can be on here all day posting that, telling you what roots and herbs you need to cleanse your blood with, purge your liver with. I can do that all day. It's still up to you to make sure that you are taking the time to research. Even see what is your body responding to. What works well with your body. Maca powder might not give you energy. It might not give you more weight. I know there's one herbalist that was saying, oh, maca will put weight on you. When I was taking maca, it wasn't putting no weight on me. It was just making me horny as hell and have a whole bunch of damn energy. That's all maca was doing for me. I was wanting to do it every day. And I was wanting to run around the house about 10 times. So it has a different effect for everyone. You have to figure it out. And it's almost like you're a scientist for yourself at this point. You have to figure out what works for you. We can tell you the basic elements, okay, to restore certain things. But, EXO, I'm sorry. I'm just now looking at the comment. I know I see the comments going berserk. Hold on, let me go back. Right, 157, and people are forgetting that the soil is not the same soil that we had when our grandparents they wasn't spraying all of this shit they spraying in the air. They was not. They weren't doing the stuff that they doing to the environment. Bugs was not just randomly falling out the sky. I'm sorry. Bees was not just randomly dying. And whatever these big ass bugs, I wish I had my shoes on. I go show y'all these big bugs. Like, it's so bad. Like, I don't even I have to be careful where I walk. Minutes to action. Inbox me, beloved. That is definitely a circulation dynamic. So clearing the arteries and cleansing your body. I always tell men in particular to go ahead and do a complete detox. Make sure you are detoxing the body. Detox each organ. Like, be very intentional on detoxing, because it's more about circulation and making sure you're getting enough oxygen flowing through your body. And that's what's creating the blockages in certain areas. I do believe $1 trillion about the blood types. I do feel like the ones that they say are supposed to eat meat per se, I think it's just more of you switching that out with being more protein based. I do feel like you're supposed to be more protein based, and that can even get tricky because I get into that whole dynamic. And I just heard this sister say this today, like gorillas is able to survive it and do what they do without having protein, and they big as hell. So sometimes, specifically, and my non-melanated people been getting on me because they say that white lives matter and y'all matter, but right now I'm focused on my melanated people because I need for them to understand that there is a different dynamic when it comes to their health. All right, so this is not me being anti-white. Okay, it's not about me being anti-white, but it is about me being pro-melanin. And that's because we are not being educated on how to operate in our supreme self. Let me just say that. Let me leave that alone. XO, that's what I was trying to find. XOXO, beloved. Don't listen to that damn doctor. They are practicing medicine. He telling you milk because that's a theory. It's a whole lot of stuff that comes to preventing osteoporosis. That ain't even something. You seem like you might be young. I don't even think that's some shit that you need to be worried about right now. It's about eating balance. It's making sure, like, if you're going to do the vegan lifestyle, okay, vegetarian lifestyle, it's about eating balance, making sure that you are getting all the nutrients and minerals that you need in what you're eating. A lot of times people will jump into this lifestyle and you're not studying what do I need in order for me to get exactly what my body needs. You could take sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root by itself, and it's going to give you all the minerals that you need every day. Every day. Thank you. Get some sun. Go outside for about a minimum 20 minutes. I make my kids go outside every day for a minimum of 20 minutes to make sure that they're getting the sun. My son, he hates being outside. Hates it. He's a little bougie. Just a little bit. So he always out there complaining, it's hot, I'm sweating. This is my 6-year-old. It's hot, Mom. I'm sweating. There's bugs out here. I'm not understanding why. And not every time I get on him and say, because it's making you smarter. There's something that the sun does to you and all your fabulousness. And this is why you need to be out here. So go play. Go play in this damn sun. But it's a lot of things that you could do, beloved, if you're worried about calcium, or if you're worried about quit letting them feed y'all that nastiness. I've never ever, I have a gang of kids. I joke around and say I'm the fertility goddess. I got a gang of kids. I don't recommend at all. None of my children have been raised on milk. None of them. The only time they've been exposed to milk is I put them in the system. Whenever I put them into the school system, then all of a sudden they were like looking at other kids like, oh, wait a minute, they drinking milk. Is this the same milk that my mama give me? So I have to even go through the whole process of breaking it down. Like, this is not what I give you. Please stop drinking that milk. Because I always know when they start drinking milk at school, they always come home mucused up. Within a week, my kids always come home sniffing, runny nose, trying to get rid of the toxins that have now entered their body because of that milk. So you can always tell the difference between when you are not doing dairy products, and when something that is dairy related or toxic related goes in your system. Right, Melissa? We hated coming in the house. These new kids, they be like, well, no, my baby boy, he loved being outside. He loved being outside more than I love being outside. I didn't think that was possible. The baby boy love it. He loves it. The other one, he be looking at, well, I'm going to wait right here until you come out. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on the other side of the door. And then when y'all decide y'all, going to come in, I'm going to be right here. What about almond milk? There's plenty of milks that you could drink. You could drink almond milk, cashew milk, hemp milk. There's a list. I posted a post if you go back a couple of weeks. There's so many different milks that you can drink. Research the ones that you buy. Okay? Just make sure that whatever you buy, goes back to what I just said. If you're buying it or unless you're making it. If you're going to buy it, research it. Okay? I don't feel like it's important. I feel like I would have to make another video on protein. Man. I feel like I just messed your whole Manny. I feel like that's a whole nother video. But I will say this. If you are doing protein drinks, that is a big no-no. I would not do it. Don't do the protein powder shakes, protein drinks. I'm totally against processed stuff, period. I don't like the ideal of when we go into this whole vegan, vegetarian, plant-based, whatever lifestyle, that a lot of people are doing a lot of processed products. You have to be very mindful because there's a lot of stuff that goes into those processed products. I think I made a post maybe this week or last week, and I was talking about, I used to think that these were the deadly ones or the more dangerous chemicals in our food. Sometimes y'all got to realize that they are hiding stuff in plain sight. So when you see natural flavors, that could mean a whole lot of stuff. That could mean beaver butt. Beaver butt. And that's another word for it. But I like the word beaver butt. Beaver butt is a natural flavor. I'm just saying. So unless you like drinking beaver butt juice, I'm just saying. Just pay attention. You say you eating Burger King right now. I hope it's at least a veggie burger. Is it a garden burger at least? At least Burger King got garden burgers. You need you stupid. I'm going to make sure I bring all my stuff on Sunday. I will. There's a lot of stuff, like I said, there's hidden in plain sight. Just make sure that you are doing your due diligence. Once again, these are great books. Dr. Africa break down like basic stuff like bubble gum. He messed me up with the chewing gum. And even though I knew certain dynamics, but the chewing gum, man, was like, that's all I'm going to say about that. That chewing gum had me jacked up for a minute. I ain't going to lie. It had me jacked up. Okay. But this breaks down a lot of nutritional aspects. It's a really good book, Nutricide. It's a great book for everyone, not just us. Because even though it's a nutritional destruction of Black people, because this is still about the marketing of how they sell stuff, in particular to our community. Okay, to our community. Well, minutes I know, I'm just saying that was one of the biggest things. I remember when the book that doesn't look like this, the first book, that was the first thing that like had me jacked up was chewing gum. And if you listen to him talk about chewing gum, like every time he used to talk about it, I used to be like, even African Holistic Health, it does break down some of the nutritional charts. Dr. Layla Africa. If you do not know who he is, please take a moment to look him up. Dr. Layla Africa. This is Nutricide. This book right here was Nutricide. Nutritional Destruction of Black People. I don't know why we pausing like that. Here we go. We've been doing good. What time is it? Oh, I gotta go. But I really wanted to just pop on here and, like I said, make sure you do your research. For all my wonderful, amazing haters that are starting to come on my page, I really appreciate you because y'all make me step my game up and you make me get sharper at who I am. So I appreciate you. You are very much needed. I welcome your emails. It don't mean I'm answering all of them because 9 times out of 10, I'm probably just going to push block. But for my people who really are interested in learning and really are invested in their health and what it is that they need for their bodies, continue to follow. We just getting started. I got some amazing things in the works and coming for y'all. So I'm super excited about everything that's unfolding. All right. Ashe. Peace, beloveds.